So, Martin Scorsese's gangster film The Irishman is finally here. The movie will be released on Netflix tomorrow, meaning it will become available to more than 150 million people at the same time. Most of my subscribers will know that I've been waiting for this film to come out for over 10 years, and I've been following it pedantically ever since it was first announced. And I know many people watching this video have also waited a long time for the film, waiting patiently through the numerous delays, the financial issues the film had, that period where Joe Pesci turned down the movie, and so many other problems the film had in pre-production. Now, I don't really have much to say in this video except, well, we made it, lads. After all this time, the film is finally here. Just one more day and we'll all be able to see the historic team-up of Martin Scorsese, Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, Joe Pesci and Harvey Keitel, the swan song of the Hollywood New Wave and what might be the last great Hollywood gangster film ever made. Good luck to you, and I hope you enjoy the film. I know I've enjoyed talking about it and discussing it with people for the past year or so on my channel, and I look forward to continuing to discuss it after it comes out. Now, I know some people will have already seen the film, myself being one of them. The film was shown in select theatres, and if you were lucky you managed to nab tickets for a screening. And I will say, if you haven't seen it, reset your expectations and go in with an open mind. The film is excellent, and one of my immediate reactions after seeing it was, I want to see it again. But don't set impossible expectations for the film. I know the reviews of it have been insane, but you have to be fair to the picture, and you have to be fair to yourself. And if you go in with impossible expectations, it might turn out that you personally become disappointed in the film, even if it was a good movie. Also, don't expect the movie to be Goodfellas Part 2. Listen to all the reviews and the people who have said the movie is a lot different from the gangster films Scorsese has already made. It is nothing like Goodfellas. It's nothing like Casino. It's a very different movie. I mean, take it from me, as someone who has followed the film for so long, someone who has read the book and managed to get his hands on one of the earlier draft scripts of the film. Even though I knew so much about it, it was still a lot different from what I expected in many places. It's a very slow movie, very slow. It's very long too, and moves at a slower pace than what we're used to. There are scenes of elongated silence with no music. There are scenes where characters stare and reflect in contemplation. So if you're going into the film expecting the high intensity, fast pace of Goodfellas, a film which Scorsese himself described as a feature-length trailer, you're going to be thrown off big time by this movie. Think of The Irishman as a film made by Scorsese in his silent mode, not his Goodfellas one. The people who made the film have reiterated multiple times that the film is not like Goodfellas and that it's about reflection and looking back on your life. Another piece of advice I would give is that I know the film is very long, but try to watch it in one go. If you need a quick toilet break or two, then that's fine, but put your phone away and try not to watch the film in a stop-start fashion. It's really the same for any movie, to be honest, but I felt the flow and the pacing of The Irishman was quite important to how the film makes you feel, so you don't want to damage that flow and hurt your immersion by constantly pausing the movie every half hour or so. And I guess I'll probably finish by saying that, let's say it turns out that you don't like the movie. For whatever reason, you don't end up enjoying it. It's unlikely, seeing as though almost everyone is raving about it. But if you don't like the film, obviously everyone has their own tastes and some people might just not like it, full stop. But I would say, take a break for a few days, let your mind digest what you've seen, and then watch it again a few days later. Everyone who I've talked to thinks the film is better on a second time viewing. And I think part of that is because you don't get thrown the second time by things you didn't expect, like the ultra slow pacing or the de-aging CGI effects, something I personally couldn't help scrutinizing constantly when I watched the film. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Thanks for sticking with the channel, stay tuned for a lot more videos on The Irishman and discussions on other movies, and good luck. I hope you enjoyed the film.